Not directly about how.
Yes.
Oh. Hi.
Right.
Shenanigans.
Live. Grr. What's that? No,
That was good. Good evening, ladybugs and yellow jackets. Welcome to this evening's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight we are questionably in reality a shared delusion or a shared hallucination. We're not entirely sure. So, as per pre-show conversation, tonight I am here with Ion the Leprechaun and Gidget, who is our special guest, Baroness Stildorian Gale. Yeah, I see your hands. And Raynwulf Wolvenpat. And Professor Greenman.
Greetings.
Amanita. Oh, Amanita's. Amanita's on mute. We can't hear her. As you contemplate whatever you're contemplating over there.
I always forget that I have to physically turn it on and off because it doesn't have a touch to talk thing.
Yeah.
There's not much room for it though.
Ah, you first one to get us.
Yep,
StormiFae. I'm
cap on.
no, and Qamar. Just no.
Try to stem off any trouble.
So I have so many mushroom jokes. So many.
It's not like I can actually stop you from making mushroom jokes.
just kick him from the Fae portal. I meant like push him out the Fae portal door or something. Not like. Never mind.
That would send me to my mushroom tomb.
That
would
I
just
like that
end
one.
me.
I like that one.
That says fudge, yeah, but I think it should say fungi.
Yeah.
Fungi.
Yeah.
There's much more. I have so much more.
Uh-oh.
I'll make them randomly though. Continue, please. We have to stay on topic, madam.
Cake.
You're
Oh,
madame
man.
now.
She is like such more of a whip cracker than Phoenix is, right? Stay on topic, madam. Ah! I don't know how I feel about this. I'm scared.
This mushroom means business today.
Yeah, today. We'll see about next time.
Let's see. Okay, so as usual, you guys, in celebration of this last weekend's Las Vegas Pirate Fest, like, subscribe, and yar the bell if you would like to get future notifications of our shows. And there is an agenda tonight because I am here at the castle, so I do have it with me, even though none of you probably believe me anyway.
Secrets and lies.
That's
You're right.
your domain, not mine. See? Silence. Silence is acquiescence.
Secrets and lies. Yeah, there you go, Dorian.
I honestly believe that you do have an agenda.
So I also believe that Lolly has an agenda. Am I gonna say that out loud besides now? Absolutely not.
I'll never say it again.
Well, do you know where mushrooms go when they retire?
They retire?
Mushrooms can retire. They turn into mold.
What?
MOULD.
Like
Like
mold
mushrooms
on a
mold.
bread.
Like when they
You mean like
retire,
when they
they're
grow
old,
mold?
but
They
they're
grow
mold.
mold.
Oh, they grow mold.
Yeah! Look at that smile!
I feel like I'm aging.
It went like this at first, woo! And then it came back and she was like, oh, I get it. You could see it in her eyes. You're like,
It went all the way around.
I don't know if I like Stormy's implication down there.
Got you.
I'm dying.
Oh, jeez.
So there was actually really cool mushrooms. So when I got to Las Vegas, Meadow City, if you will, this last weekend, it was colder than I have ever experienced in this city. I was shocked and horrified. It was so cold. I didn't understand what was wrong with the mountains because they had snow on them. And just from I've never seen snow on the mountains in Las Vegas.
Did you have, when you booked your hotel, did you ask for a shroom with a view?
I hear climate change isn't real.
Fair. So, Lolly, hear me out. How cold was it on the mountain?
How cold was it?
It was so cold. Am I actually supposed to have a punchline there? Because I don't.
No.
Well, were you at least a good sport about it?
Welcome to the show, guys. This is
Normally, I don't use Streamly, but Mushroom's got to have video conferences too. Usually, I use Shroom
instead of Zoom.
The pause was the best part.
I feel like I could see the little like mushroom people spinning the little mushroom wheel in your head as they,
Like she almost lost that punchline somewhere.
So right now,
What
Fairy
little
Princess
mushroom people like
Lolly,
people
would you consider the world is your oyster?
Oh God, no! I'm done with oysters and clams for at least a
no
year.
oyster like I think oyster mushrooms.
There are oyster mushrooms. They're very
Yeah.
different.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
They're so pretty.
Not your moisture oyster, the mushroom kind.
Not my no. The world is not my moisture.
We don't need to. This is not after 8:30. We don't need to see siren pearls.
Oh, I like that.
I might need to. I don't know this context. Tell me after 8:30.
I will.
I think I missed it. That
Oh
show.
my God.
I
Oh,
promise me you'll tell me at 8:30.
that's
Oh
put
my
in
God.
my
What are we
siren
talking-
lore book in my head now.
Don't be
What-
late. Don't be late. Don't be late. It's a very important date.
Oh no time to say goodbye. Oh, I'm late. When I wave, I lose the time I say.
I'm gonna text my mermaid friend and ask her.
Princess Lolly, you're in big truffle. Focus
No.
on. Focus on the schedule, ma'am.
Oh yes. The DMV. No. The agenda,
Yes, that thing.
Oh man.
not the DMV.
Time.
Don't
Okay.
worry,
That's how it starts.
because she's
So-
already in truffle. It can't get much
No.
worse.
Oh my God.
Would like to sit in.
You gotta stop, man. She can't keep laughing like this.
Oh, I assure you she can. I've seen it.
Shut up, Dorian.
There's no force.
You're not helping.
There
Okay,
isn't a force field. You're right.
Amanita, these are all sausage jokes. So give me your worst.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I could, but I'm not Stroganoff, I guess.
I mean,
For worst jokes.
Oh.
hey, Lolly,
that wasn't great.
Lolly,
Yeah. No.
come back to the realm of the living, Lolly.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look, an agenda.
Yes,
There's a lot.
there's a Phoenix rainbow light on the other side of the hedge.
Oh.
It's a
Phoenix?
Phoenix. You're in big
I've
trouble,
been
young
here.
man. You're late.
I've been here for 4 minutes in the background.
Yeah,
I've been
right.
trying to get in.
I don't believe you.
You've been not like not
I
that
have. I
quicker.
heard you guys talking about me and everything, and then I heard all your jokes. By the way, you
Would
want
you
to know what
just say-
you
Would
want to know what
just
I've
say
been
that you
seeing?
were sitting on the shelf?
I've been sitting on the shelf like an elf. Yep, elf on the shelf. That's me. That's
All
me.
right,
Alright,
what
what
were
have
you
you
gonna
been
You were
say?
a fox in a box.
It's funny that you say fox in a box. Can I get embiggened for a second?
Maybe. I mean, I
Oh.
haven't even got a chance to introduce our sponsor yet tonight. I haven't even got
I
to this.
legitimately have a fox box.
Okay, in 2 seconds, I'm doing a sponsor. Then you can do the Fox box.
Okay.
So tonight's
Okay.
sponsor, you guys. This is all you guys' fault. Is Pixie's Potions, what's been going in the ticker for like the last 15 minutes. Pixie's
Right there,
Potions
everybody.
has handcrafted all natural personal care products made with the simplest ingredients for the most sensitive of skin types, made with raw, unrefined organic ingredients and handcrafted in small batches. They offer a wide range of products to care for your skin: sunscreen, bug spray, body butters and scrubs, deodorant, CBD rub for pain, and more. You can shop anytime at pixiespotions.com, which is there in the ticker and in the low bar, wherever you guys are watching from. And also, you can recycle your empties with Pixie's Potions. They are around the Tacoma area, actually, so keep an eye out for them at various events, spring and fall fairy festival, etc. Fabulous people. I actually literally have some of their stuff that I have used away, as you can tell by the very worn top of it, which smells very good, and I keep it right here next to me and use it quite often. So I can confirm from.
They're great.
Yeah, I actually have one of her. It's a roll-on, and I think it's meant for. I got it originally for bugs because I can't remember what event we were at, and then I was like, oh no, bugs will be a thing, and so yeah, I will go ahead and now here we are, and back to the stuff and things. All right, let us see what you have here, Phoenix. Show us the box.
So I just first have to say too, I thought it was great that Ion's like, oh, the fox box. I'm like, just wait. Yeah, so this is not actually, just to say this, nobody's getting this box. This is my box. This is my fox box. But everything inside of it will be what's going to be given up today on our Wheel of Win. Yes, I did mention that I was going to have several wonderful shinies for people. So let me just pull some stuff out here and take a look at what our wonderful winner's going to be getting here.
Oh, okay.
So to start things off, as I do with my little... maybe.
Can you get the other fox in your household to bring you a flashlight?
Hold on.
Better.
Please hold.
I have another joke while we're intermissioning for a second.
No.
Intermission.
Why did the frog lose his job on the mushroom farm?
He was hallucinating.
He got a little too high.
Oh,
That's an after 8:30 joke.
That's an after 8:30 joke.
Sorry.
Okay, let me stop you there, Qamar.
He failed to hop to it.
Because he croaked.
That was good. No, he stole the toad's tool.
he stole
The toadstool.
There now.
That's a good
You've
one.
got a wonderful beard. Has your beard always been like that, or is it because you're now in the light of?
It's because I'm now in the light. You can see all my hideous disfigurements, including the beard that just keeps growing.
It's funny because he's
Some
in the
people
light,
like it.
but he's still in the closet.
But I'm still in. Hop, wop, wop.
It was a joke my mom wanted me to tell you that I said earlier today. No, that was Monday.
Oh.
If I remember, Phoenix, I'm telling you. She said,
This
"Oh,
sounds
Phoenix will
wonderful.
be pleased to hear it."
I will probably enjoy it quite a lot. Yes, I do like my jokes. So first thing on the list here, obviously, as always, I'll have my little gem jars to give out. So someone's going to get a gem jar here, just like all my classical ones. This one is actually going to be a new one. This one's interesting. I had an amethyst crystal fall and break. So this is actually just a bunch of the shards that had fallen off the bigger piece. So you'll get that one as a little extra tidbit.
Wait, your amethyst sharded?
Yes, every year. It was a very bad day. Very, very bad day. And this is, you cannot see it even though it is in the light, but it
I love the
shines
shape of that bottle.
quite wonderfully. These are you got see that little blue right there at the edge there? So
Yep.
this is labradorite. It tends to shine in a bunch of different colors. It's also known as the magician's stone. Ooh, there. Let's see. You got a lot of blue on that one there. But these guys are actually going to be really, really fun to take a look at in the light. I also have a really nice chunk of pyrite here for somebody there. That's going to be pretty fun to see. We've got, I want to say,
pyrite is amazing.
I'm going to be honest, I forget what kind of metal this is, but you guys are also going to get one of these wonderful rings that I got as a huge pack from the Bus Boys. Wonderful deal that they had on sale at the time. I don't believe it's hematite, but I want to say, and it's not titanium, obviously, because that'd be too expensive, but it is pretty nice. I hope it fits whoever gets it. We have a wonderful, wonderful lapis lazuli pendant. It does not come with the chain, but you're going to get that as well. As soon as I was asked to put this box together, I was super excited. I was like, yep, I will just put something wonderful together. So this is really nice. This is a nice chakra bracelet. Obviously, you're going to have a beautiful amount of aquamarine, lapis lazuli. That looks like that's going to be blue quartz. That might be peridot. From the looks of it there, that's going to be some golden citrine, some tiger's eye, and that looks like that's going to be some carnelian, I believe, there. So
that might be adventurine, that green one.
Oh, it could be avitrine. You're not wrong. It does actually. It does have more of that hue of avitrine, so you might be right. Yeah, I think you're actually right there. Yeah. Alrighty, and then this I got. So, if anyone remembers what I was talking about when we were all huddled together at our first Fairy Light get together for convention, I had mentioned that I was waiting for some stones to come that were going to be out there for everybody, and I didn't get a chance to get them. But these are the blue apatite, and I've got a bunch of these stones that hopefully at one of our next event, Fairy Blossom,
They
I'm
remind
going to be
me of
able
mermaid
to
scales.
pass them out. So. Right? Yeah. Oh, they've got.
So
I keep
pretty.
dropping them. They've got such a pretty blue, and you can't this light is not doing it justice.
Is it
This one is so much brighter than this one.
Wait, what was your question, Qamar?
Sorry, as I said, is because they carry the heavy burden of being so beautiful. Don't invade me! Oh my god, you scared me.
Look what happened. All right, and then one last final piece to this. This one I think you guys are going to really like. It's been known as lilac stone. It is from Russia, and it is known as charolite. I hope I'm saying that right. But this guy, and again, it's not going to do justice, but this purple shines and shimmers when you get it in the light. You literally, it looks like it's just milky consistency that's constantly churning. So that's going to be a wonderful gift for whoever gets this.
Fantastic. I'm sorry, Phoenix-tastic.
Phoenix-tastic. I'll take it, yes. But yes, this entire box, minus the box, is going to be yours if you win the Wheel of Win.
I wanted to say something real quick, Phoenix. I did this thing when I still lived in Tacoma. I don't know what that's called on the fairy map.
That's the City of Destiny.
Oh, the City of Destiny. I figured you would appreciate, but also not condone this. When I was a little younger, a couple years ago, wow, that's my face. Sorry. I used a
I thought you were about to say portobello mushroom for a second. I was like, what?
I used a portobello mushroom as a shivving tool.
No,
I would not condone that.
No, I used a pestle and mortar to crush up some amethyst and pyrite. Did not wear any breathing tools and didn't check if you were allowed to breathe in that dust. Don't do that. I just realized. Don't do that. But I did it so that I could put them in these little glass jars I had bought. And I have the jars now with the dust of the amethyst because the pyrite ended up being too big. And I wear them on my necklace. They're sealed with wax.
That's
Oh,
cool.
see, that's awesome. So that's actually a lot of the stuff. It's interesting too, because that was the last thing I was going to say about this box is that a lot of this is going to be things that will eventually be in my store, my website. Hopefully, it'll be on here. Maybe soon we'll have an episode where I won't be here as our wonderful FedEx, the great and marvelous speaker, but instead actually be on here as one of our vendors. Fingers crossed. That'd be fun.
How's that coming along anyway?
Just literally doing the finishing touches. Literally just kind of wrapping it up. I'm going to do a lot of work on it this weekend, and hopefully we'll have it up and running by the end of next week.
Are you
coming along fast? Yeah.
Right? Oh my gosh, yes. The only part that will not be up and running yet will be the actual shop part, since that means I should have a business license and other things that require me to actually do it legally.
so when you're still setting up shop, that means you have mushroom for improvement, right?
I have mushroom for improvement. Yep.
Wonderful.
Oh man, this is never going to end tonight. All right, you guys. So as you can see, Wheel of Win on the screen, and spin, spin, spin. Kavajin Van Dyke, congratulations, you are the winner. Yay! Kavajin's been one of our longest patrons for forever. Kavajin's been with us so long that she actually contributed to us buying the 850-pound trebuchet for what, Fairy Blossom 2016.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Kavajin, I hope you're gonna love all of this. Really.
Yeah, I bet she will. So congratulations to you. And then, okay, so normally this is the part of the show where we now would be speaking with our guest. Who is Gidget tonight? Hi, Gidget. I do have a couple of things that I kind of want to talk about quickly before we get to our review of the Pirate Fest.
I prefer my shadows. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because it's bright. Okay, that's fair. A couple of things, because I did say that there was an agenda, but then, you know what? We wouldn't even be off track if we didn't have an agenda to begin with. So I guess that's fair, right? One of the things that normally is already done and taken care of and out by this time of year is our annual Patreon Patron Award, which this year experienced some hurdles in getting it out, but we are now back on track for that. And so I wanted to share with you, I just got today a sample. So this is a draft. What do you call it when it's like yes, this is a sample.
A rough draft, yes.
Of the coins that I was sent. And so a few changes will be made, I think, to this. And then we'll finally be able to put those into the print run and get them all cut out and snail mailed to everybody that was a Patreon patron as of December 31st, 2022 for your guys' draws. So just so you guys, I just wanted to give you guys an update on that since it's been a minute and we're in March, well, almost April. So normally that is all done and taken care of by this time of the year. And I'm sorry that we are a little bit behind on it, but it is happening and it is getting done. And then the other thing that I also wanted to give you guys an update on was the Kickstarter progress. So now that I have returned from the Pirate Fest, I am back in the office, so to speak, here at Yon Castle, and I have been working on the on the Kickstarter yesterday and today, getting all of the different aspects of it done that need to be done. I hope to have that completed before Friday, actually. And then once it's completed, it will be submitted for review by Kickstarter, corporate, whatever. They review the Kickstarters before they're allowed to go live. Once it has been reviewed, then it will go live, and we will be into April and raising the funds to open the shop. So we are looking to have a soft open on May 1st, and then to have a grand opening the weekend of May 5th, 6th, and 7th. May 6th is what we had originally scheduled to be our Beltane celebration, our high tea that we normally have every year here at FAE Productions. And since we're having the opening of the shop, I'm going to be looking for We're going to have a VIP reward for one of the Kickstarter levels. And then also I'll be looking at having a place that we can go do a Beltane thing nearby to the store for that weekend. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update because it is going to be different than it has been in the last few years, so that I can combine the store opening with our normal Beltane celebration and how all that's going to get out there. And then of course also just as a reminder as well, we're getting the tickets, vendor application, everything that's regular for Fairy Blossom Festival will be going up here in the very, very near future onto the website and the Etsy store for the purchasing of the things. So just pay attention to the Patreon, you guys, because it's coming up at the beginning of the month. And so we're going to be having all the normal things that come out, and then just plus a lot of updates. There's so much that's going on. So really very exciting things. But with all of that said, then that brings us around. So I'm going to embiggen you, Gidget, because you are our special guest. So now, you get to take the place of Phoenix. So Gidget is actually one of the Guild of the Fabled Fae down in Las Vegas, who is the fairy guild that does the Pirate Fest and the Vegas Renaissance Fair. So these are some of my friends from down south. And Gidget agreed to come on the show tonight to give us her special version of the exciting things that happened at Pirate Fest this weekend. So Gidget, please, if you will, introduce yourself to everybody. Now, I'm pretty sure that what Gidget just said was, hi, my name is Gidget, and I'm a fairy, just like maybe Princess Lolly described. I play the flute, and I also like to body surf on the waves. Is that... Stormy, I think you also know Gidget, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So you can help me translate Gidget for Gidget, because she's not proficient with the human words.
Yeah, it is pretty complicated.
We have to get you into Fairy Academy. Are you not an academy? You're not a Fairy Academy fairy? Oh, you don't know. So you could try Fairy Academy and then perhaps learn some of the words.
This is a lot of work.
All right. What was your favorite part about Pirate Fest this year? So there was the coronation of the Queen.
That's what I heard.
Yes. And then something to do with, was it Captain Blackbeard, the pirate? I got pirate, but I don't know. We were at a Pirate Fest. We're with like 300 pirates. So let's see. But I got with a patch and a hook. Wait a minute. The kid that took the picture and did the hook. There was a little kid that took a picture, and instead of giving the peace sign, he did the hook sign for Pirate Fest. Let's see.
That's wonderful.
Yes, it was pretty good. And I want to congratulate also the guild, and of course your guys' new queen on getting first place for the staff favorite of the festival. Yes. And then, did you go to the awards fest, the awards gathering? No, I didn't make it there either. Yeah, I stayed behind so everyone else could go. Let's see. I know that a few of us did, and you guys all got second place in, was it the crowd favorite?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. So for your first year as an official guild, that's an amazing an accomplishment. So, and I have here a picture.
You guys also got staff favorite, I believe.
Holy, that dress, that middle dress.
That would be our queen.
Yeah,
amazing.
her dress was amazing.
That's beautiful.
I think I might have another. Let me see if she shared, or maybe I saw it on Instagram, a really good picture of just her in the dress. Let me see if I can. No, I didn't download it. Here's kind of another side one though. Let's see, it's uploading. You can kind of see it there a little bit closer.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was.
That's great.
Beautiful. So very, very cool. Speaking of mushrooms and pictures, incidentally, it rained so much in Vegas that there was mushrooms growing in the ground. And these ones were like, they were doing that thing that those black drippy mushrooms do that you see all the time.
Inky caps. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that it's an inky cap, but it sure
That's
looks
definitely
cool.
not.
But it looked cool.
It did. That's when they
just a
start
little guy.
decaying and reconnecting to the psyllium network. So
I didn't even know they did that.
mhm.
The documentary plus Amanita, you just gotta be in the know.
Yes, they all turn to
Gosh.
mush eventually.
We need to watch this documentary. What is it on?
Netflix. I believe,
Netflix.
is what we watched on.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we talking about right now?
Oh, there was a mushroom documentary. It was real trippy and really cool.
It's
It was on Netflix.
A trippy mushroom
A trippy
documentary.
mushroom
I mean,
documentary.
who'd have thunk it? Hold on.
I've seen it. It's on Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
Was that Dorian heckling us from afar? Because that's what it sounded like.
That's
Yes.
exactly what it was.
You can't see me anyway, so I laid down because my back hurt. Yes, I was
Good.
just shouting.
Lay down if you need to, of course.
I do what I
So,
want.
let's see.
Gidget's frozen on this very disapproving stare for
Gidget-
me.
Gidget, very disapproving stare. Gidget is
Yeah.
actually frozen.
Oh, okay. They were all like,
Oh, goodbye, Gidget.
goodbye. Be back
That
soon.
was-
Welcome, Ion.
Yes! The new Gidget.
No.
Gidget's voice is perhaps my favorite part. So
I just have to say, I just got to do the best double take ever. Because, I sit here, I try to monitor our chat for any kind of bots or anything that jump in. So
Yeah.
not only did I get to see on our screen Ion go, "Whoa!" but I got to see it the second thing, "Whoa!"
Nice. Nice.
So can I tell you guys my instant karma story from Pirate Fest?
Please do.
Absolutely.
How
Already
about
spilled
yes?
Want to know?
This was one of the funniest things that was just like sort of a behind the scenes happening. But there we were at Pirate Fest, and now I don't know what you guys know about Meadow City, the city of Las Vegas, but they've got a type of donut place there called Pink Box, and we don't really.
That's what I said. I first heard about it. I was like, what's it called?
Oh, the logo on the side of the box says something like, "So good you could lick it." So good you could lick the box or something.
They know what they're doing.
That's
Yeah.
not subjective or suggestive at all. No.
I mean,
No,
what
but-
other town would be allowed to do stuff like that?
I feel like I zone out for 2 seconds and I come back to so good you could lick it. And I
Yep, nope, you got it.
And you have no idea how to respond. Yep.
2 seconds, guys. 2
y'all cut up.
seconds.
That's all it took.
I think it was 2 seconds. Anyway.
Yes, so Pink Box.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about, being so good you could lick. So they make these donuts that are just like the most delicious. Look at these donuts, you guys.
Oh, those still look. Oh.
They look like they would give me cavities.
They look like instant
They're
diabetes.
already giving me cavities.
Just looking at that picture made my diabetes count go up.
So I see these and I'm like, oh, I don't even know what this is, but all of them look amazing. I was like, I'm just going to buy myself a whole box of donuts. So that was what I decided. I was just going to buy a whole box for myself. And that was my box. You just saw a picture there of my box. Shut up, Dorian. Right here. Yummy. Except for one. The Fruity Pebbles donut was actually for the queen. But all the rest of them I had bought for me. And so throughout the day, I was eating my donuts because I could not actually eat all of those at once. So I'm eating them slowly throughout the day. And I'm saving this little guy right here for last because it's an orange donut. And I love orange flavored thing. Like, I love orange flavored things except for orange juice. I don't really like orange juice, but I love orange flavored things. And so I was going to save this guy for last as an orange donut because I thought it'd be delicious. And I also thought he looked like a little teepee. So I leave it. But I have left the box in the encampment, in the area of the encampment that is the public kitchen, because when I left it there, it wasn't the public kitchen. It was just a table and a tent. But as we continued setup throughout the day, it became the public kitchen. So by the end of the night, right, that's what this tent was. And I was busy doing stuff, so I didn't really pay attention to it. The next morning I get up and I go to have my orange donut. And the only thing that is left of it is the very bottom part of the orange donut. Like,
I thought you were going to say the googly eyes.
just the bottom.
They left me to watch everything.
No. Oh no! What do you mean it stuck to the bottom of the box, or did you think people were just eating it bit by bit and left the bottom for you?
Somebody took the entire top of my donut and just left the bottom part of it. They took the whole triangle top of the donut and just left the bottom. So I open my box and I'm like, oh no. Somebody ate my donut. No, I was like, no, somebody ate my donut. Then I was so excited to eat that this morning. Now it's gone. And I was like, no, it's kind of my fault because I left it, here and didn't pay attention to it. And as it turns out, it was Molly. And Molly happened to be standing right there as I'm lamenting over the fact that my donut is gone. And Molly goes, it was me.
Oh.
You could have asked
Molly
her to
owns up
share.
and says, I'm the one who took your donut. And because I thought it was in like the public area so that the box was for everybody. And I'm like, I know, that's my fault. And Molly's like, well, it was also my fault for not asking to make sure. And I'm like, nah, you shouldn't have even had to ask. And also it's not a thing. They are going to make more. I'll just get one later. Right. But Molly says, well, if it makes you feel any better, I did suffer instant karma for taking from the Fae without asking permission. And I was like, what do you mean? And Molly says, well, I was in a rush to get out of here and I was really hungry. I opened the box and the donut was there. So I took the top off the donut, the whole triangle top of the guy. I just took the top off and then I ran, went to the car, jumped in the car, and just had it with me. I wasn't eating it yet, and I get in the car and I'm driving down Highway 15. Does that sound right, Stormy?
I don't pay attention.
No, I don't know. It was a highway. Driving down.
It's a road.
I thought they said Highway 15, but I don't know the roads down there. So they're like, so I'm driving down the highway and I reach over for the donut. I'm like, yeah, the donut. I reach over for it. I take a ginormous bite out of it. And that is when I learned that the entire top of this donut is nothing but sugar. The only donut part is the part that was left behind in the box. So I just got a mouthful of sugar orange frosting with hard sugar shell, around it and no donut at all. And I was like, how? ew. And I rolled my window down and I went, huck, and I threw it on. So somewhere on the side of the highway, there was just a smushed flat smear of orange donut.
Guys, if she didn't eat the eyes.
Again, the
if she
googly
didn't
eyes.
eat the eyes, the googly
I'm
eyes.
supposed to watch everything.
Imagine being in those googly eyes, like being in that donut's half-eaten, like sad,
Darkness,
hungry
my old
body, and just watching
friend.
yourself fly out of. No, actually, let's not.
I come to talk to you again.
Yeah, not exactly.
Oh.
I laughed so hard, but I did finally decide that when I go down again for Renfest in October, I am going to buy a whole box, and it's just going to be for everybody to just smash and grab those donuts, man. I'm going to buy a box for everybody. That way because I felt a little bad. I was like, well, I sort of did leave it sitting there. So please don't feel too bad that you ate my donuts. So I will buy one that everybody can have delicious donuts, and it will be fun. So,
Well, at least it was terrible.
Yeah.
It makes me sad though. Like, I wish that they would have enjoyed it, right? You know,
You were saved from the terrible.
Stealing from the face, it's stealing from the Fae. I don't.
because on the bottom half on its own was disgusting. Nobody, not even me, was gonna eat that. So the whole donut just ended up going to waste. I wish they would have got the whole donut and then enjoyed it. You know.
What do you mean the bottom half was disgusting? Wasn't it just donut? What was the bottom half?
It was just like a regular donut with a thin orange coat of just like kind of a not soft frost, like a kind of a hard frosting, sort of like maybe
A
would
glaze?
go on a. Well, no, like, you know, when you get an ice cream on a stick and it's like vanilla covered in chocolate, like a shell, sort of like a frosting shell on the outside of the donut. And so it wasn't really.
Wesley.
What?
Because you didn't get a handful of sugar frosting, it wasn't as good.
Correct.
The whole thing was gross.
Correct.
Wow.
But
I was not.
Lolly knew that it was a handful of sugar frosting. For Lolly.
Look at these donuts. Look how much sugar is on them.
It's true.
Look at this. Is like this frosting in this upper left corner here. This frosting is so thick that it's like molten off the top. That's how much sugar. And that was just the outside of the donut. You guys didn't see what was inside. This one with the cherry, nothing but delicious cherry frosting goodness. Filling, like,
I don't care. I don't care. It's got to be in my mouth right now.
maybe I'll try to get some to bring home with me on the plane next time. Oh, but then how would I see you guys? They won't last. They're donuts.
We'll have to all go to
from the
Vegas.
airport.
Oh man, if I could go to Vegas.
We could all go to Vegas.
You'll just have to post a video of yourself eating one.
So I almost didn't show up tonight because I had an itchy palm, and that's usually my sign that I'm supposed to go out and win good money at a casino, but I chose to be good and stay in and show up for the show.
Oh.
Dude, I bet. Hold on.
That's what itchy palms means.
That's usually what happens for me. I always get itchy here, and then I go out, and if I can literally take in like $20-$30, and I usually leave with $100 to $200. It's nothing amazing, but it's still like I'm like, oh, I got that itch. I'm gonna go win, and then I do. So
that's like 100% ROI. Like, actually, no, like is 1,000% ROI?
What
is
ROI?
that? Oh, return on investment. So 100% would mean that you had
yeah.
$60. But if you come home with like 200, or if you put in 20 and you come home with 200, that's not 100%. What is that, Ion? Is that 1,000%?
It's
that's 500%, isn't it?
It's 600%. So it's
600. There you go.
There you go.
So if you take 30, yeah, that's fine.
I was close.
Quit with your maths.
Oh,
Close
what I
is
said.
only good
It's
in horseshoes,
more.
though.
Why I said Wesley and that kind of like, oh, I don't know, was that a mom tone? Wesley put something in the chat, and my first thought was, haha, and my second thought was, it's not after 8:30.
Is pure diabetes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. I at first thought that cool kind of purpley looking one would be like the grape ape from Voodoo Donuts, but it was actually a delicious like blueberry delicious shortcake, and the one below it was like a blueberry cheesecake flavor, and the little sprinkles were like little cheesecake white chocolatey sprinkles. Oh man, they were
You
all of
can't
those
have
donuts
blueberry
were.
ones and no grape ones. What kind of nonsense is that?
The grape ape is one of the best donuts from Voodoo
I
Donuts.
know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. What do I hear? What's
You
crinkling?
said there were like 2 different blueberry ones and no grape ones, and that sounds like bullshit. Nonsense.
Well, we don't know if she asked for a grape one. If
We're
she asked
never
for-
going there again.
Banned. It's banned.
Dang.
There's a force field.
Hold
Dorian,
on.
put up a force field.
Give the pink box a chance.
No, Dorian now has to put up a force field.
We have a force field.
Then I
Give
guess
the
we're
fox
giving it
box a
chance.
chance.
I'm all about no.
Ooh, wow, so many boxes and okay, so
So many boxes,
in
so little time. I knew that's where you were going.
I just got the joke, I think. No. Nice. You got 3 more minutes.
Two more minutes.
Oh, now it's 2. I looked at 2. Look.
Okay, I was gonna
wait
say
for a
something.
second.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I wanted to show you guys what this week's giveaway was so that you could start putting suggestions into the comments. And hopefully by next week we're gonna be like back on track. Oh no, Stormy, don't leave. Hopefully by next week we will be back on track for doing our regular vendor / author business, but also I'm not going to make any promises because I'm crazy busy with new store stuff. So but I think we'll be back on track. But for this week, Reef Cloud Gem, who is actually a merman in our Discord, passed along the little news this afternoon today saying that today was International Mermaid Day. So in celebration of
You got an international mermaid?
What?
Did you get an international mermaid?
I thugged an international mermaid.
The spy sirened me.
Indeed.
I don't know. Sounds fishy.
Yeah,
Only half fish.
I'm just telling a tall tale.
You really had to scale
so
high
fishy.
for that joke.
This, you
Need a
guys,
strong finish.
is your giveaway. Let me see. I'm gonna dig it myself. Yes. So this is a cool handmade necklace, you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's real pretty. It's like a shell that's been wire wrapped. Let me see how close I can get it. Look,
Oh,
there's
that is
still
a shell. It just looked like a spike.
No, it is. It's like a
for your
seashell.
enemies.
And
Yes.
it's got a cool bead. You
Always
can-
around your necklace. Always around your neck, ready to stab.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. You could
Right.
actually with that.
That is so cool.
I don't actually know who made this because I think that it was made for us for an event by one of the vendors a couple years ago, and then somehow did not make it into the dross auction. But it is a handmade thing, I know for sure, and I wish you could see the actual detail a little bit closer. But mermaid shell is this week's giveaway, and you guys, if you want to put the mermaid shell necklace, that is, if you would like to start putting your suggestions for the magic word into the comment section, Ion, if you want to start the timer and let people give them the countdown.
Does it come with sand for the eyes of your enemies?
Do you want it to come with sand for the eyes of your enemies? Because
Yes.
as it turns out, I am
I
armed with some of
do.
that.
I absolutely do.
Wait, if it's not directly from the ocean, like if you got it on the human online, you should put some sea salt in it.
That works in the eyes of your enemies too.
Yeah, but like put both in, like a 50-50. Oh, I'm so bad at putting both my hands on the camera.
And they both
Like a
work.
50-50 ratio. You know?
Wesley's suggestion.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Listen,
So
I don't know why
I
I'm
can't
chastising
put
Wesley.
sand in the seashell. It will just fall out, you guys.
You just need a pocket full of it.
I mean, I can give you a small jar
That's
of
what-
sand to go for your stand for your enemies. I'll do it. I will absolutely do it.
One day,
Oh my gosh, I have a little label maker.
I
I have
gave
a little-
this to a Clericon. I gave him a bottle with sand in it that said "Sand for the eyes of your enemies."
Wait, I want to see what you've got, Qamar. Show me that again.
Oh, it's a little label maker that I got on like the little Human Mart online on the
Show me.
webs. This is not the label maker, but this
No,
is the little thing with all the little labels. They're so fun. I love labeling. So I was gonna say the labels are like the label. The labels.
Sorry.
Are like this. What was I saying?
Oh no!
Oh, no,
I've got
it's
them all
gone.
flustered. I'm sorry.
It's gone. Goodbye. Whoosh.
Are
Anyway.
you trying to
Oh,
say do's and do nots?
What? Oh, what Newton File said.
Noon files me.
yes, it is.
The time is out. I beat you to it, Ion.
Oh yeah, get shrubbed, man.
Accelerate?
They got you.
No.
What?
Well, labeling is fun. I can agree with labeling. I like office supplies. Office supplies are fun. All of the pens, all of the sticky notes, all of the ink colors, all of the.
You say that until you buy one and bring one home, and then you just never stop.
Oh, it's after 8:30, so I can show it to you real quick.
My assistant.
I think it's labeled.
When I was doing my internship in the human realm in Cubeville, I assure you, I had all of the office supplies. I had badge holders that were to match the color of my
I'm sorry,
coffee
you had
cup
what?
and my cup.
B
holder?
for badge. B for badge holder.
I want to see a V holder immediately.
Rewatching in
Qamar, you
3,
need to go to
2,
HR.
1. Wonderful, Qamar. I got to rewatch it. Thank you so much.
No, don't send me to HR. Please. I didn't do anything wrong.
Do you
I just
keep it on a lanyard?
Does you keep that on the lanyard?
You need to go to HR, Dorian. How could you say that?
Like a merkin with a pocket.
Qamar is so offended. You don't understand.
Those retractable leashes.
Okay, so I was gonna show you guys my little label maker because now I'm excited. It's like there's my hand.
Whoa, what?
It's that small, and I put a label on it so no one steal it at school. Because of course I brought it to school to show people.
Ravens, fuck you. I
It's
love
on the back too. It's on the back.
Oh, go very ink.
Qamar made me a little label that I put on my phone that says Amanita, take your bitch.
I just don't know how I feel about this comment.
Yeah,
Gotta
be true.
Oh,
Actually, it was 64, but
So the professor absolutely had that box.
It had the sharpener in the back. It was a
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Mhm.
see. Okay, I figured it out.
Oh.
I did.
Brand boxes, not innuendos.
Dude, I have one now.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely talking about not innuendos.
I mean, who can say?
It's
Yeah,
true.
it's
I
hard to
thought
know.
we were talking like the crayon box was something else, and I was like racking my little brain.
Yeah.
There.
HR to you.
No.
Oh, I'm an HR nightmare.
Oh, are you?
I need to speak to your manager.
There's a
Okay,
reason
so
I
let's
needed a
see.
job where I was in
Uh,
Oh yeah, the agenda.
Well, we have
Gotta
to
pick a
vote
magic
on the
word.
magic word, but
Oh,
since
yeah.
since our guest, since Gidget didn't come back because they got cut off, they got frozen and then they lost their access. Now we don't have somebody to pick our magic word for us.
I
So,
can do it.
did you put a suggestion onto the list?
I like to accelerate.
I
Okay.
don't, because I thought we weren't allowed to. But I guess.
Oh
people
no,
do.
we're totally allowed to.
Half
Oh,
of those
well,
are
I
We're not
did-
allowed to win the prizes. We can.
Yeah, you're not allowed to win the prize.
We have our own little contest involving the magic words.
I didn't
Mhm.
put one in, so.
So let's see. Let me find the top. All right. So
Ooh,
this
the
is where it
spell
starts.
scrolls? I hadn't even read them all yet.
Well,
Well, now you get to read them, Dorian.
and Qamar, you're gonna be you're our picker.
All right,
So
sounds good.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna take this out though here really quick.
Does she
And
need a label for that?
It's true. I have so many labels.
Mer Magic, Pink Box, Pocket Sand,
I mean, I like that.
Pink Box again, For Whom the Shell Tolls is Too Long Yet Clever.
What is
But I,
Yes.
it's too
It's
long.
so good.
Let's see. And then we have, that says donuts and do not nuts, but I think it's supposed to say do's and do nuts. Am I wrong about that?
Who knows?
Yeah, it's funnier that way. Yeah.
Let's see. We have another one for Pocket Sand.
Pocket sand, yeah. Sorry.
We have Sand for Your Enemies.
It's very efficient.
Very.
We
Is
have
sand for your enemies too long, or is it just short enough?
Sand.
And then
I
she
think
froze.
Pocket Sand says it well enough.
One. So, which one of these do you go for there, Qamar?
Pocket sand.
Pocket Sand. All right.
Yeah.
Pocket Sand it is, and I will put that into the banner for all you all. If you don't know what I'm talking about, after the show on YouTube only, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, you will go and in the comments you will type the word Pocket Sand, and that will give you one entry
Pocket sand.
for next week's drawing for the cool mermaid shell necklace in celebration of International Mermaid Day. Thank you, Reef, for alerting us to that.
Stand for your enemies is just as long as For Whom the Shell Tolls.
Yeah, and like
Is
I
it?
said,
Did
too
you count
long.
like the letters or the syllables?
I was counting syllables, but you know.
It
I don't
really
know.
why is your it really has more to do with when I post about it. The longer that the magic word is, the less likely people are going to be able to remember that and go put it in.
It's very
So
hyphenated. Then it's one word. It's one nacho rules.
How
One
is it hyphenated?
nacho. I love it. Ion agrees.
I don't
Must be
actually know
said,
what that
pocket
means.
sand
One
for your
nacho
enemies.
rules. What does that mean? I know.
So
I know.
if you go and you pull a nacho chip and like 4 or 5 chips come with it because they're all just dangled by the cheese that connected it, that
one-
is considered one nacho.
One nacho.
Oh yeah, because some people
Yes.
split up their nacho. I don't eat nachos, so. But
It's
I,
a
from what
one
I
nacho
understand,
rule.
Therefore, if
Who
you
made
hyphenate
that rule?
if you hyphenate all the words, then they
nacho
all-
deficiency. I know what I'm talking about.
I know the grammar of hyphenated words. I don't know the nacho rule. I don't like the nacho rule. I think that's no.
From what I from what I
I'm actually
understand,
looking it up right now because now I'm interested.
Like all
from
the
my kn-
together, it's one nacho.
No,
matter how many chips
no,
Together,
it's not. One nacho is a nacho is a chip.
No,
One
it's not.
It's so the nacho rule is so big it's even in the Urban Dictionary.
One
I don't
nacho-
understand what the nacho rule is.
One
So
nacho
okay,
is-
nacho rules. If you grab a nacho and there are multiple multiple chips stuck together,
If there's
that
chips on
counts
it,
as one nacho. Meaning that like if it's 4 or 5 chips and whether they baked so they're all clumped together, or because of how much stuff you've got on top of them, they've stuck together now because it's just all one clump. That is one nacho.
One
That's what it's
nacho.
saying. Yes. Just like
So,
if you grab a double stack Oreo cookie, even though it's got double the amount of filling in there, it's still one cookie.
so you're telling me if I cook the pan and line the bottom with cheese just enough that all of the nachos stick throughout all of it,
And you were able to pull it up and they all came off.
and someone picks up one of the nachos in the middle on one side, and it
just
all
science.
pops off.
Then it is
That's
one
one nacho?
nacho. That is
I
one
believe you.
nacho.
I don't eat nachos, so
This is
It's on Google, it's on Facebook, and
it must
Urban
be true.
Dictionary. It is true.
Urban
3
Dictionary
different
rules.
sources.
It's the official rules of nacho eating. So
I feel like me telling you should have been enough, and I'm a little butthurt.
Oh,
Understandable.
Dorian Gale,
Understandable.
you have to ease your pain with nachos.
I
better
am an
watch my
authority
mouth.
on nachos.
I better watch my mouth.
Abide by the 5 rules of eating nachos at an MLB game.
It's okay, Dorian. If you need moral support, I'm here.
Yeah, it's okay. We understand that you're in hella pain, yo.
When the chips are down, we're stuck with you.
I see what you did there.
I got one.
You did get one, and now you're losing it, just like when someone else gets you with one.
That's okay. Just for how bad that joke is,
Now
all of it
she's
should
just
just be
gonna
garnished.
The power of it.
Might I say everybody here looks gorgeous?
Was that a joke because you said Mai Tai or because you said spore? Are we just drinking
No, I said
mushrooms now?
morel.
Is that what that is?
No, I said morel earlier for support.
Morel
So I was making more mushroom
Gotcha.
puns.
No.
Oh, that was just straight up moral
Really?
support, and I was
How
really
can you
pleasantly
No.
surprised.
I will have to say that these mushroom puns tend to grow on you.
Man, no. Professor,
Yes.
all I wanted to, so the thing that we skipped over on our last week's show was there was supposed to be some Tipsy Pixie gossip from, I think, you and Raynwulf and Ion, and we didn't get to hear that. But I also wanted to give you the opportunity to give us an update on Myth Musica this summer.
Oh, yes,
if
Myth
you have-
Musica.
Yeah.
This
Would you prefer to
is.
do that and then tell us the gossip?
Let's do Myth Musica first.
Okay.
Myth Musica is my event, which I am hosting and producing. We are located in Maryland, up very close to the border, just off of I-83 in Parkton, Maryland. This is a one-day event. You will have musical guests like locally famous Mulgorn the Stray. Ray, help me out. I can't remember things today. Okay,
All right,
he's
Rain.
no help.
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 Oh, you're on.
Thistledown is a group
We
of
can't
3 young
hear
ladies
Rain.
who sing Celtic and fantasy songs.
Hold on,
Yeah.
Raynwulf, we can't hear you either.
Yeah, you're on mute? You don't look like
Yeah,
you're
no,
not
we
on
can't
mute
hear
on
you.
my end.
Sorry to interrupt you, Professor Greenman. I
Yeah.
was
It's just as well because my memory is not doing well tonight.
So Thistledown is a musical
the
group?
Sweet Maple Singers is the third group. Yes, they're a
I'm
little more
loving
country,
these
but they
band
promised
names.
they'd do more fantasy for me. On that. In addition to those, we have the vendors, of course, that will show up at every event, and we have a very special guest coming all the way from the West Coast. If what's her name?
Check.
Oh, I heard
Oh,
that.
Fairy
We can
Princess
hear you.
We
Lolly.
can
Yes.
hear you.
Favorite Zolly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I'm
going to
going
come.
out there.
Yes, she is going to come, and she promises that she will run a tournament for us in wand dueling. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes, indeed. I was thinking that perhaps for the Kickstarter, that one of the obviously not relevant to everybody, but at least for those who are on the other side of the hedge and do wand dueling with us, that it might be fun to have a little bonus in there somehow of having a custom Kickstarter only magic wand spell for the wand duels. I thought I might put that in there.
That
So,
sounds like a wonderful idea.
That sounds great.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm still working out the last few things that I want to put at the top levels. But yeah. Anyway, not to talk about that anymore. But yes. So, what are the dates of your event?
Oh, that will be on July 8th.
Yeah, let me.
It's my birthday month.
Yes.
Yo.
The
Uh,
weekend
should be able to hear
after
me
the,
now.
Oh yeah,
soon
we
4th
were
of
able to
July.
hear you
Yes.
a little bit ago. I thought you heard us, Raynwulf.
Yeah, I think my headset came out for a second.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you, Professor Greenman. He didn't know
Yeah,
you could hear him.
Oh,
You gotta
that's
turn it off
okay.
and turn it back
Raynwulf
on.
does it all the time, so I'm used to it.
I had to
Oh.
unplug and plug back in. The mic
Okay.
came disconnected.
All right, well, we can hear you now. So your dates are July 8th, you said?
July 8th for the event. It is a Saturday event. It's very affordable. People are encouraged to come in costume because if they do, they get a discount to getting in.
Do you know ticket prices yet?
Ticket prices are $20 per person. Children under 6 are free. But if you come in costume, you get $5 off your ticket, and it's all going towards various charities in this area.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Can you? I don't know where. Oh, okay. I'll just say I don't actually know where specifically this place is, where the Myth of Music is going to be taking place.
Maryland.
Royal Rabbit Vineyards.
Yes, the Royal Rabbit Vineyards, and more than likely, the Royal Rabbit has very often said, "Gee, we make a really good wine here. Why don't you give some away?" So sometimes that happens.
Mm-hmm. That sounds amazing. So here we go.
We have the vendor application. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That little poster right there
Yes.
has all of the information.
.net. I typed it wrong. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Is this you? It is.
Oh yes, that does
We need
look
to
familiar.
update that a lot. Yeah. Yes, it is.
All right. Facebook page and everything. So.
And of course, the little furry fellow is Quiplik. Quiplik is a hobgoblin. Do you know what a hobgoblin is?
I mean,
it's one of those.
It's a creature that if it blows you kisses and you return them, it believes that you are now its wife.
Yes.
I'm so glad I didn't blow him a kiss back. Very late, I was like, do I blow this creature a kiss back? That feels like a promise I can't make.
Don't do it.
Nope.
I mean, don't let it lick you either.
You let it do what, Phoenix?
I mean, I didn't know that's what it was going to do to begin with. It was just saying, hey, I got a test to see if you're a good fairy or bad fairy. I'm like, what's the test? Lick. Oh, okay. And apparently I'm good because I taste nasty to him and he doesn't like the taste of good magic. So yay for me.
No. That's not how it works. According to him, he says it's more like medicine. If it tastes bad, it has to be good for you.
Oh, well, there you go then. Okay.
That works.
Okay.
All right then. So let's hear about the Tipsy Pixie gossip, you guys. I need you to give me a report of what happened.
A report.
So mostly what happened is we gathered around at the Tipsy Pixie and we did some planning for a future excursion to go open the gate. We're going to need lots of help, as it turns out. As many Fae folk can come and help us would be great, because we recalled that last time we tried opening a gate, it took quite a few people helping us. So What
As
day
a
did we say?
suggestion, everybody out there in viewers land, come play. We need the help.
That's right. And so we have all the things we need to open up the eastern gate. We have the glyph stone, and we have the area swarm.
Don't mind me casually having traumatic flashbacks of the whole game itself.
Wow.
So at work, I have to say, just because you said that, Amanita, at work today, you'll be so proud of me. I was trying to do something for a customer, and out of nowhere, I realized that the mistake was on my end. So I instinctively just went, "It was me," and thought of you the whole time.
What the customer? Hold on. What did the customer do? Because that's hilarious, and they better have laughed.
They did. They laughed. They thought it was great. I'm like, "It was me. I'm so sorry." They're like, "It's okay." And that was a good call. Okay, that was a good call. I don't get many of those, but it was great.
Amanita, you need to draw me a mushroom that's like in a little screaming position, right?
It was
So
I
for the
can
"It
put
was
it
me"
on a
t-shirt.
shirt and put the little quote, "It was me," and then it can go into our swag store.
Mm-hmm.
Draw me a little yelling mushroom.
Maybe holding a glyph stone.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to work on the mural in the new store, so I want a small mushroom. You can do a small mushroom if you can work on the mural.
A deep sigh. Yes.
Actually, fried mushrooms sound really good. Okay, so you have all of the things for that.
Threat?
That's right. So we're and then of course we don't know what to expect on the other side, and that can mean anything. So anyone that comes should be sure to bring their magic items. They should bring their ingenuity and skills, and that would be most helpful for us. And that is when are we doing that? That's
The 7th.
the 7th of April.
Yes, April 7th.
The 7th of
the
April.
First Friday, so
We may need hobgoblin magic, Professor.
Yes.
Yes.
Quiplick has already said he would come.
Good. We need to get him out of the cave.
So and everyone that wishes to join us on this adventure can join us on the other side of the hedge, and it's Discord.
is that the only thing that we all discussed? I was there, but some stuff has happened since then, and
Stuff's happened.
Yeah, stuff happened.
There was that's when you discovered that Erwina had been apparently married to Quiplick. You discovered all sorts of you were getting prepared for your trip to Vegas, which involved apparently lots of paperwork. So you were distracted.
I'm sorry, what?
Plus you were being very secretive about some announcement that you made the next day.
Oh, yeah, you were being secretive about that announcement. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it was sort of important.
And then we saw pictures in Amanita's magic mirror too.
Oh, that's right. Amanita showed us some photos from a special day. So that was all lots of fun and exciting and beautiful. So even though Amanita is muted right now.
Okay, sir. I'll see. Okay, yeah, that was good. I completely forgot, not gonna lie.
Wait, what? What was good? What aren't you lying about?
I was showing my fun guy wedding pictures with my mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
I want to see pictures. Post them now.
No, I'm actually looking at articles while you guys are talking.
Yep. there was lots of recalling of from various things in the past that we brought up. So there was a discussion that led us to remembering all sorts of things about the last time we opened up a door. So
Yes. Planning for any possibility of emergency or dire straits.
oh, we do have I forget who's doing this, but someone has to write down the charging spell for the Arius one, the photosynthesis spell, as far as we know.
Is it not written down yet?
No, I was going to write it down for everybody. I think that was one of my action items from the little meeting there at the Tipsy Pixie.
Didn't you say you were gonna leave it there in the tavern?
I think I did, because also I have the
Yes.
Arius wand for you guys.
Yes.
So, which I think it would probably be safer to actually put I can leave it at the bar with Brassy, but
Yeah.
I was
We could trust Brassy to not give it away randomly.
famous last words.
Dun dun dun.
Let's
Don't
see.
give her any ideas.
Okay, so I'm looking at I'm looking at what am I looking at? Articles. Goodness, that word did not want to come out of my mouth. Oh, what? This one is on here a whole bunch of times. Okay. So I was looking at these, and we're gonna kind of do I think a battle of seafaring creatures, because International Mermaid Day. So let's see. How about a dolphin skull was found in someone's luggage in Detroit versus haunting mermaid mummy discovered in Japan is even weirder than scientists expected. That one might be a repeat of a different article. So in the event that it is, and that's what you guys vote on, if it turns out to be that, I will replace it with a different article. But for now, it's the dolphin skull found in someone's luggage versus the haunting mermaid mummy. So if you want to hear about dolphin skull, press number 1. And if you want to hear about mermaid mummy, press number 2. Ion, will you please start the timer?
I would think that if you wanted to protect yourself from a rogue dolphin, a hotel in Detroit would be the right way to handle it.
It's all about mermaid mummies. Give me that M&M.
Dolphins are rude.
And if you show up, and if they show up, the rogue dolphin shows up with some henchmen. All you gotta do is pull out that freaking dolphin skull and be like, "You want some of this? I can do this to you." And they'll be like,
I can make you into this.
"I'm good, man. I'm good."
What?
Man purpose.
Oh, man. No.
President Porpoise.
I forgot you're just laying down, Dorian, and so your voice just came out from the depths, and I was like, "Hello, Dorian."
I got a standing desk and it's making my back hurt.
Ha! I see what you did there, Qamar.
What?
You didn't think I wouldn't catch that, but I did.
I don't know what we're talking about. What did Qamar do? I wasn't looking.
Dorian came out from the depths. It is Mermaid International Day.
Oh, I didn't even do that on purpose. I didn't.
Accidental.
It's an accidental usage of that. So the time's up.
Oh. Okay. What do we have in the?
The time is up.
Okay, so we've got. Oh, somebody else count.
We-
4
two
for
wins.
2 and 1 for
Wins.
2 wins.
2 wins.
There's 6 votes for 2 and 2 votes for 1. So 6.
It is International Mermaid Day, so why not do the mermaid story?
We know the dolphins
Exactly.
are jerks too.
Well, if it turns out to be,
There's not as jerky as unicorns. They don't let you jump in the ball
unicorns
pits.
are jerks.
Yeah.
I have a coloring book that says so.
It must be true. It's in a coloring book.
Yes,
That's-
even
Coloring book, if I can
even
speak
according
properly.
to the new movie coming out from Marvel, unicorns are totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ugh. Kind of sick though, not gonna lie.
Because
So-
is a mummy.
Wow.
A new analysis of a mummified mermaid found in a Japanese temple has revealed exactly what it was made from, and it's not what scientists thought. A centuries-old mummified mermaid, quote unquote, that scientists recently revealed to be a gruesome doll of animal parts is even weirder than previously thought, new findings show. In 2022, researchers discovered the mermaid, which is around 12 inches long, lying inside a sealed wooden box within a Japanese temple located in Okayama Prefecture. At the time, researchers thought it was made from the torso and head of a monkey sewn onto a decapitated fish's body. The haunting hybrid, which resembles a Nino from Japanese mythology, which is a fish-like creature with a human head that is fabled to help cure disease and increase longevity, had previously been displayed in a glass case at the temple for people to worship before being stored away more than 40 years ago. A letter inside the mummy's box claims that the specimen was caught by a fisher sometime between 1736 and 1741, but it was likely created decades after that as a hoax to sell to affluent people wanting to improve their health or live longer lives. How many people can live longer when there's only one of it to go around? What do they do with it?
Japan is the
lick
land
it.
of mystery.
Lick it. Oh.
Researchers from the
Your
Kurashiki
bonus.
University of Science and Arts, KUSA, in Japan, took possession of the mermaid in early February 2022 with permission from the temple's priests and began studying the eerie artifact using a range of techniques, including X-ray and CT scanning, radiocarbon dating, electron microscopy, and DNA analysis. On February 7th, the team finally released its findings in a KUSA statement translated from Japanese. And what they found out about the mermaid was even more bizarre than expected. The results showed that the mermaid's torso did not belong to a monkey, but instead was made of predominantly from cloth, paper, and cotton that was held together by metal pins running from the neck to the lower back. It had also been painted with a paste made of a mix of sand and charcoal. Huh. However, the torso was covered in components stripped from other animals, mammal hair and fish skin, likely from a pufferfish, covered parts of the arms, shoulders, neck, and cheeks. The mermaid's jaw and teeth were also likely taken from a predatory fish, and its claws were made from keratin, meaning they likely came from a real but unidentifiable animal.
Man, I thought that was going to be way darker.
I thought it was gonna. Yeah, I thought that was gonna go.
I thought that was
It's
going
not
away.
done yet.
To kind of like a
What,
long-
like the top part was a taxidermy human corpse or something?
No, the keratin was actual people nails. Was my thought. Like the
Oh,
claws.
fair enough. Fair enough.
The
Yeah.
lower half of the mermaid did come from a fish, likely a species of croaker, a ray-finned fish that makes a croaking sound with its swim bladder, which helps it control its buoyancy. Weird. Aquatic animals are so weird.
They are, and I don't like them at all.
The researchers were not able to identify any complete DNA from the mermaid, but radiocarbon dating of the scales indicated they could date back as far as the early 1800s. The new analysis suggests that the mermaid was most likely created to trick people into believing that Inyos and their supposed healing abilities were real, researchers wrote. However, it also shows that the tricksters behind the creation also put much more effort into stitching together the counterfeit creature than expected. There are 14 other mermaids, quote unquote, that have been found in Japan, and the team now hopes to analyze others for comparison.
That is, like it said, bizarre. Very strange.
You were right about fish being strange. I am firmly convinced that the elder gods get together for a wine and make it night, and anything they create winds up on the bottom of the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah. I
I think-
feel.
Is that like when we have drink and draw? Where we
Yes.
just have a few bottles and draw a few pictures? Yeah.
I think the article answered
fun.
Lolly's question. 15 people get to live longer.
Oh, we made that. We'll just put it right over there. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
What?
You asked how many people could possibly live longer with the mermaid here, and apparently there are 14 others. So
At least
Yeah.
5.
But the thing is that I don't understand what they do with the mummy that supposedly increases their longevity of life.
Lick it, eat a bit of the.
Ew! No.
make it tea.
We rub it down a lot.
Give it life.
It's like that drink from somewhere that it's basically got a toe that you can put in it.
Oh, I know that one.
Ew.
Yeah.
That is absolutely disgusting.
Is it? Do they call it a giant's hug it? Oh, that's a much more wholesome option. Actually, I don't know how wholesome hugging that thing is.
Hugging a mermaid?
No, hugging that. What we just saw, that mermaid.
Oh, well, it was in a box, so probably not. It's probably mostly just a look at it kind of thing.
Well, no, because Wesley said hug it.
Oh.
No snuggling allowed.
Hey, if we let
They put it
people
behind
kiss the
glass.
Blarney Stone, it can't be that much worse.
Yeah, they put it behind glass that says no hugging, and then they put that little rope, and it's like this is to keep you back.
But specifically no hugging. All other kinds of touching is okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Just checking.
Make it as weird as you want.
Right.
No hugs.
No hugs.
Make it as weird
And
as
flash
you want.
photography. No
hugs.
flash photography either.
Oh, that's great.
Just all the
Wait,
video.
Ingve, are we being serious, or do you actually wait? I don't.
It's
never
a
mind.
joke. He's had it since 1785.
I figured it out. I figured it out. No, don't look at me.
Don't look at me.
Obviously, then you can't diaper it either. No huggies.
Oh.
That was really good.
I don't know. It depends. There could have been better ones.
Wah, wah.
No.
Let's see. I'm looking at things that have to do with mushrooms.
Oh, I finally got the joke though. I'm no longer embarrassed, and I figured it out.
Ooh.
Is it the pink box joke or the mummy? Or
No,
the mummified joke?
I thought it was just that it was a joke, not that it meant it like he's immortal because of it now, or like non-aging. And then it took me a sec once I stopped being embarrassed, and I was like, oh, yeah. I have about 10-second processing time. Bear with me.
Okay.
You're just buffering. It's fine.
This one's going to be like a little
Buffering.
corporate war here. So article number 1. Oreo launches the most Oreo ever with a new limited edition flavor. Versus there's no whiskey in mini bottles of Fireball, so customers are suing for fraud. If you want to hear about the most Oreo ever, then press number 1. And if you want to hear about the whiskeyless Fireball, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
I mean, I'd be pissed too. You know how expensive those tiny bottles are?
No. How expensive are they?
They're ridiculously expensive.
Isn't Fireball the heavily cinnamony, just cinnamon out the wazoo whiskey?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Typically, it's a cinnamon whiskey, but in order to sell it at like convenience stores in Oregon and whatnot, they've got to have a version that's smaller and has less alcohol, and so has no actual whiskey.
So what makes it alcoholic if it isn't whiskey?
Other
It's a
alcohol.
malt.
There's a
There's
malt
so many
liquor.
types of alcohol.
It's a malt liquor of some sort.
Yeah.
Booze for the
Shameful
pirates and mermaids. All right. I don't know. I don't really drink Fireball. It's too much for me.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
either.
Frat girl for you.
Mix it.
You have to mix it and dilute it. Yes.
I actually quite like it when added to apples. One of the alcoholic apple ciders.
It's weirdly
Oh.
That would be good.
I thought you meant just added to apples. Like, you know how people bob for apples around Samhain time? Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's just all.
Ow!
It's all. Are you okay?
I just hit my elbow on the edge of my desk.
No, that is pain
Yes.
without love.
Tongues up.
And you know what's really bad? She can't kiss her elbow to make it better.
Don't try. Don't try.
Don't try.
Yeah, that's when you hurt yourself more.
I know you want to right now. You're just gonna need to
Time's up.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
All
right. Which article won?
I'm
Two.
gonna count this time. Oh, that's rude.
Spicy water.
That is rude.
Who won?
Spicy.
Aw.
Number
Cinnamon.
2? Okay.
Number 2.
So number 2 is there's no whiskey. That the Fireball is the one that won, not the Oreo?
Yep. It's the Fireball.
People
We
suing
gotta
each
know.
other is dumb.
We want to
Well,
know.
I just figured the Oreo one might win because if there's very Oreos and we can find them and buy them, we could taste test them.
Yeah, and there's a limited edition flavor for the
Yes.
very most Oreo. What flavor could it possibly be?
We'll never know. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
Oreo. It's
All right,
Oreo
all right.
flavored Oreo.
Just
I
do both of them.
don't know, but if you want it to be the most Oreo, it could be cookies and cream Oreo.
Oreoception.
That's pretty good. And
Oreoception.
what about these fake?
Fake booze.
Yeah, I had to buffer for a hot minute.
That's what I'm going to say from now on when I have trouble getting words out. I'm buffering. I'll probably have to buffer buffering.
Yep, that's fake booze.
Huh. Okay, there's no whiskey in bottles of Fireball cinnamon, so customers are suing for fraud. Customers are suing Sazerac Company, Inc., the makers of Fireball whiskey, for fraud and misrepresentation, as the mini bottles of alcoholic beverage don't actually contain whiskey. This, who buys this level of alcoholic beverage and then is pretentious enough to sue over it? Like,
Frat girls.
how do they even know that they can do that?
Is it? Did you say
They have
frat
friends?
girls?
Yeah, she said yes, like sorority girls.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Okay, the smaller bottles, named Fireball Cinnamon, are made from a blend of malt beverage and wine, while the whiskey-based products are called Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey, according to the company website.
Exactly.
The 99-cent bottles are sold in 170,000 stores. I almost read states, and I was like, we have 170,000 states? When did that happen?
Yeah,
Wow.
that jumped up real quick since I was in high school.
Don't tell the Republicans.
Me too.
So, including gas stations and grocery stores, prompting some customers to wonder what products they presumed to contain liquor were doing there, the complaint says. Upon closer inspection, customers realized the description of the product was malt beverage with natural whiskey and other flavors and Ion?
Caramel color.
Caramel.
That says caramel, not caramel, and I want to know if CARMEL is actually a word or if that is
Yes,
a
it
typo.
is. Different
wanna know.
spelling.
What?
No, I don't believe it. It's caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel is actually a color.
Caramel
No,
color, yes.
the color isn't what I'm worried about. The word CARMEL. I don't think
Caramel.
it exists. I think
Yes, it does.
I think it's CARAMEL. And I want Ion to look it up and tell me whether or not caramel.
Well, there are lots of places called Carmel.
I was gonna say Carmel's a place, y'all.
Carmel by the Sea.
Right?
But that's not a word. That's a proper noun.
It's a place, and that is it.
If you
Well-
aren't going to look it up, I'll look it up.
I'm looking it
Fine.
up right now.
He's looking it up right now. Even I can
I
tell
don't know. I
that.
can't see him. I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at the article.
How? No.
Let's see. Insinuating whiskey is an ingredient used in the drink when it actually uses whiskey flavor, according to the class action lawsuit, which was filed earlier this month in the U.S. District Court of the Northern District of Illinois. What the label means to say is that the product. No, I will not. The product contains natural whiskey flavors and other flavors, but by not indicating the word flavors after natural whiskey, purchasers who look closely will expect the distilled spirit of whiskey was added as a separate ingredient, the complaint says. The lawsuit further states that given the lack of whiskey, 99 cents for a 1.7 fluid ounce bottle is overpriced.
Really?
The dessert company was not immediately available for comment.
For the record,
What?
Carmel means garden.
Carmel means garden.
Yep.
Well, read the definition of that. Did you find it on dictionary.com?
Carmel.
Let's see.
Me too, whoever that was.
Mount Carmel. It
Yeah.
says a town in central Indiana, also called Carmel by the Sea, a town in Western California, on the Pacific Ocean, artist colony and resort, a female given name. So
Carmel.
Apparently, it's a Hebrew word for garden or vineyard.
Not a color.
No, that's caramel.
see, so it isn't really, that was a typo. It isn't really a word. It's more, this is, all of these are personal pronoun. Well, they're
It's a
pronouns.
pronoun.
They're names. And a
Names,
female
yeah.
given name is a personal pronoun.
Yes.
Yes.
So I was right.
Typo.
Listen, just let me be right, okay? Can I be right? Can
Most
Yeah.
agreed with
Make
you.
it so, number one.
Just let me be right about words. I like words a lot, okay?
The word good.
Did you say word good?
I word good.
You word good.
That's me every day.
I think it's a misspelling based off of regional accents because lots of people say caramel instead of caramel.
Lots of people are wrong.
Many
Just
years
saying.
ago, when I was in school, I was told that the spelling Carmel referred to the color, a light beigeish brown.
But it's also been a while since you were in school, right?
Yes, it has been a very long while since I've been in school.
Okay.
Whoops.
Cool.
Since then,
Since,
caramel
since,
was invented.
since then, the Hebrews have come into existence, and
No!
Oh my
We
No!
finally moved past the Pesozoic era.
Yes, it is a typo.
Oh my
It
god.
is a typo.
Actually,
It
Okay.
is a
said that.
typo.
Yes, Raynwulf.
This
yes,
has
it is.
caramel color. Spelled correctly.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, I just laughed so hard, like breathing wise, that I felt like passing out.
Well, don't do that.
Don't
I
forget to
figure
breathe.
it's regional.
Come on.
just so you know, Professor Greenman, it's all in good jest.
Really? It's regional?
Mhm.
What'd you say?
The can
I-
doesn't lie, though.
I missed it.
I was
Oh, you-
remarking that since school, the Hebrew people came into being, and
No.
they named the mountain after Carmel.
Meaning he's older than all of the Hebrew
And all of
nation.
the Jews.
Actually, yes. Thank you for explaining jokes to me because I very often don't get them.
Older
But,
Basically, what they are telling you is the truth. Yes, I am older than dirt. I have proof because as a child, we would take rocks of sandstone and hit them with a hammer to break them up to make sand for the sandbox. So yes, I am older than dirt.
that's actually really cool. Anyway,
Did you help pick the color? Is that why you
Did you
didn't
help pick-
Carmel?
Was it caramel sand?
did you help it? No, Raven. Qamar, come on.
Back then, it was just light beige.
No! Why do I keep believing that these things are real? It takes me so long to think, no, there's no way he helped pick the color.
Let's see.
Don't believe me, I'm gullible. If you told me that the ceiling said gullible on it, I would check so many times before I finally was like, no, I don't believe you.
I would check. I would.
Don't
feel bad.
No, the only color I have ever been actually involved with was part of a survey when they were trying to name a new type of polyester fabric. And they said one of the choices was Karpik and then Kiana, and Kiana won.
That's
and then what?
It was a survey thing.
What are those words you just used?
The proposed names for the fabric.
Yeah.
Oh.
None of those good names for fabric.
It is 9:22, so last article for the evening.
Should be Oreos.
Should be Oreos. Do you just want me to look at the Oreo thing and see
Yes,
if we can
just
find
look
the
at the
Oreos?
Oreo.
Yes, just look at the Oreo thing.
Just look at the Oreos.
See
Oh, FedEx, by the way, it was something about why do I have messages?
Reasons.
Talk to people.
How
and
dare people
see.
talk to me? I don't want to hear things.
I'm busy. Go away. Yes.
What was I gonna say? Oh, go ahead, read I could tell Phoenix later.
Let's see. Okay, so here's the Oreos. They into their custom metaverse. Let's see the Oreo verse. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna open it. Here is the most Oreo. It's a cookies and cream flavored Oreo. Is that what that's supposed to be?
Yup.
Got it.
It is. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nice. I don't remember who guessed that, but spot on.
Ion.
Nice. Good job.
The
We win this time, boys.
He knew because he supported, or he's the one that supported the article, didn't you?
No, actually.
No.
Whoa.
Ooh, snickerdoodle. Okay, let's do
that
this.
looks
Let's do
so
this.
good. What?
That sounds really good, actually. Yeah.
Okay, there goes my diabetes.
Oh, it's the holiday season.
Yeah, that was for last year. Let's see.
Oh my God,
I
they're
didn't
all-
see those.
Let's see.
I had the Snickerdoodle Pop Tarts though.
I
Oh,
do
well,
want to
that's good.
investigate the cinematic Oreo universe, though.
Well, it's not in stock on. It's not in stock on Oreo.com.
For shame.
Yeah. Let's see.
Most Oreo.
Jeez, what's happening here? Whoa, you guys.
Whoa! Oh,
Oh,
it just
that doesn't.
loaded for me.
Oh.
You don't understand. It just loaded for me, so it went from probably whatever speed you guys had it at to being like.
I wonder
This
if
is a
we
lot.
can
That was
find
weird.
it.
That was
I
trippy.
don't know.
Welcome to the Oreo.
Hey, look at that. They still got the Snickerdoodle ones. You can buy them for like $6 to $5 online.
Wait,
Amazon
did you-
has them, but they're
Where?
expensive.
Snickerdoodle
I'm seeing
Oreo
this for
are so
DoorDash.
good.
I can just order it through DoorDash to be sent to me.
Nice.
Where did you?
Here's
Where are you finding it, Phoenix?
so it's just I literally typed it into Google and the first thing that pops up is to be delivered to me through DoorDash for $5.50. But it also does look like there is an Amazon option for $54, but it looks like you come with like 12 limited edition boxes. I think that comes with like 34
I
cookies
was
each.
on Amazon for $13 as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, there's different places we can get them.
Yeah.
Might have to try that. Border Patrol.
I shared it. I
finds-
shared an Amazon link
Uh-huh.
to our private chat to Oreo listings there.
Nice.
Border Patrol finds $67,830 worth of gold in a package valued at $125 versus millionaire businessman found with $10,000 worth of magic mushrooms growing in the bathroom of his home in a $1.4 million Henry VIII castle in Kent. Holy smokes, is this the whole entire title of this article?
Wow.
Avoids jail,
Where'd Amanita go?
prosecutors, blah, blah, blah.
Is that the title?
So that's apparently, all of that is apparently the article title.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear about the dude with $10,000 worth of magic mushrooms in a Henry VIII castle, press number 1. If you want to hear about $67,830 worth of gold found by Border Patrol, press number 2. I don't think Border Patrol deserves to find anything like that. That's lame.
Man,
That is lame.
what's dude in Border Patrol? Both of those things
Guys.
suck.
I'm not allowed to influence the decision via my own vote, but the long article title is enticing. Like, come on.
I mean, I'm totally happy to manipulate my power in that way. Amanita would be proud if we,
Also,
chose to listen to an article about mushrooms. So,
also, Amanita did have to leave early, so like, we gotta do the mushroom one in their honor. To honor them. How would you say that?
Both of those sound correct.
Okay, cool. I was just checking. I don't word very well, so.
I just want to see this dude's Henry VIII castle. That's what
Me
I'm
too! There's so many cool things about that article. It's crazy.
Why is a billionaire, somebody who's already a billionaire, growing mushrooms? Why just buy them from somebody?
That's probably how he became a billionaire. Just saying.
Nobody makes $1 billion off mushrooms.
Nobody makes $1 billion off of mushrooms.
Well, no, that's just the side
increments.
business. It probably all
You
came
make,
from
like-
the Coke endeavor that's on the side down in Columbia.
I
Farm.
was like, do you make like $1,000 off mushrooms? I don't know how much
Just
mushrooms
saying.
cost.
Time's up.
Winner?
It looks like number 1.
So mushrooms it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I thought the other one was number 1. I was gonna be sad.
Oh, I read them in one direction and then I numbered them in the opposite direction.
Oh,
so.
yes, perfect.
Who messed with you?
I was like, no,
Qamar
Just
was like,
to
I
mess with you.
don't make nachos, but if I did, I would put cheese on the bottom so they all stick together and it's just one nacho.
One nacho.
That's right.
Science.
Y'all can get your own nachos, yeah.
No, I'm just gonna take one nacho. Takes like the bottom one, the whole nacho tray. Oh, they're all mine. Sorry, guys.
That's half the strategy. Yes.
Oh wait, I had Oreo cookies the other day, and I reached for one, and 3 came out. Does that make it a nacho?
Does that make it a nacho?
It makes it
Yes,
one
it makes-
Oreo.
It makes it one Oreo, so it follows it follows the nacho rule by making it into the Oreo rule.
Holy smokes! Avoids jail after what?
He even avoided jail.
he looks like he does have magic mushrooms in his bathtub.
He looks like a drug dealer. Yes.
Let's see. An expert opinion heard in court said the amount seized would last him 14 and a half years of microdosing. Giles said that having decided to grow his own after buying spores and guides on the internet, he was surprised, quote unquote, how quickly they grew and it got out of control. But despite finding what was described as an industrial quantity,
Wow.
Industrial quantity.
That's why I'm going to use that phrase from now on.
Yeah.
It was accepted by the prosecution that it was all for personal use and not onward supply. Maidstone Crown Court in Kent was told.
Sure.
Okay.
This is my personal use forest.
My personal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not even like a personal use garden. I have a whole damn forest for my.
Now,
use.
what I want to
It's
know is
fine.
if the guy living on Bleecker Street on the street grows the same amount for personal use, does that hold for him as well as for the billionaire?
Of course not.
Probably not. You know what I think though? I think he had some personal use mushrooms, and so did everyone else on the jury.
Potentially.
Or he shared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's probably how he got him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's like,
saying.
hey, just tuck this away. Shh. Yeah.
And they're all like, "Oh, sick! You're innocent."
Man. I just looked up this guy's house.
Yeah, you gotta show it. That's his house. Oh my! Is that?
It's
That's the gatehouse.
Lullingstone Castle. That's the gatehouse. That's not the actual. That's just what?
Yeah.
Leave us alone with our ad blocker.
You're using an ad blocker. We don't appreciate that. Well, we don't appreciate your ads.
We don't appreciate your
Hashtag
attitude.
ad blocker sponsor us. We appreciate you.
That dude is
Penix,
good looking.
Penix,
What?
Penix, we don't appreciate your attitude.
Took me a second. I got it.
I
Okay,
whispered it.
So he said he'd been so.
You notice
getting
you're
you.
using an ad blocker. No thinking.
So apparently the newspapers in Kent don't like your internet usage techniques.
Gosh, he's got
Read
such
faster.
squinty little eyes.
I just wanna
Squinty
see
little eye man.
Yeah,
squinty
exactly.
little eye man.
See, is Daily Mail gonna mess us up?
Not the same story,
Jesus.
It's
look at-
not.
or is it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's
The
the
majority of the estate is owned by the Hartdyke family, who have presided over it since the 15th century.
Wow.
The present owner, horticulturist Tom Hartdyke, is a cousin of comedian and actress Miranda Hart. Mr. Giles faces eviction after losing a court battle against the bank HSBC, which centered on where he obtained funds to buy the property. What?
This is a different story.
I didn't say anything. I just connected the dots.
This dude's in the news a lot.
Oh, there's a picture of the actual place. Jeez.
Wow.
I don't think this is the same person.
And how many rooms of those is devoted to fungi?
Yes, it
A
is.
19-acre lake, formal gardens, a Tudor gatehouse dating from 1497, and a chapel. Wow.
It's the same person, Professor. Pretty sure.
I'm just looking at all the pictures right now. Here's the thing. This guy is not obviously not telling the truth. Well, he's not telling the truth about the dang mushrooms because
Of course not.
they don't actually retain the properties that he supposedly is growing them for.
That's not
Their
necessarily
psychedelic
true.
properties or whatever. They don't.
It
They
depends
don't.
on how you process them. That's not necessarily true.
For
Which I will
14
explain
years.
later.
No, they said it would have lasted him 14 years microdosing.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He said, "Oh, this was my personal stash for microdosing that's meant to last me for 14 years," which can't be true because after 14 years, the whatever batch he has that is the $10,000 batch, it wouldn't even be viable at the end of 14 years. Those mushrooms would just.
If left in mushroom form, that is correct. If not left in mushroom form, that is not necessarily correct.
I would just say,
What form do you give them to keep them like?
There are ways to distill them down into a different property.
yeah, Baroness still
We'll
Doring
talk
Gale.
about it
She's
not
gonna give you
now.
a private lesson about this whole thing off air. Don't worry about it.
Talk about it and not now is what I'm saying.
Tune in and learn how to make drugs.
No. Thank you. Took so long.
You can do that in
You're like
chemistry
me.
class.
Apparently,
Okay.
there's a separate court issue involving the castle that he
Yeah, he
tried to
purchased it with
buy.
we don't know what
Wow.
funds.
They don't think the money is
He
real.
needs a house big enough for all his mushrooms.
That's what I said. How many of those rooms are devoted to spores? Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you gotta have the
Well, he
first
said he grew them
master.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how many bathrooms? Does that
Well,
place
no,
have?
he
If
said
you got 3, at
the
least 2.5 of them
bathroom.
gotta be mushrooms.
A
So
bathroom
this
big enough to
bathroom
have
is just my mushroom bathroom.
$10,000 worth of live growing mushrooms. Man, you could live in some. It's probably bigger than some people's whole apartments.
Right,
other
like
one
a
is-
1 to 2 bedroom apartment. Yeah.
You know what my bet is he doesn't use the bathroom because he's tripping so hard all the time. That's my bet. So just each bathroom
Or
is
he's
devoted
tripping
to a
so hard he
different
can't
thing.
find the bathroom.
Yeah, so each bathroom is devoted to a different thing.
The bathroom moves.
Like one's got a bear in there.
The bathroom moves. Oh
The
god.
bathroom moves. Oh,
What is
I
this?
see.
The Haunting of Hill House. The bathroom moves.
Oh, I thought you meant like the bathroom actually moves, not like.
It changes
Right.
location each time
Only
you use
during
it.
an earthquake.
Okay, you guys, it's 9:36, and
So
that
is it
means
a bathroom requirement?
it's the end of the show.
Oh,
And
okay.
yes, it's the end of the show.
end
Don't forget
of
to
the
go put the
show
magic
as you
word
know it.
into the comments after the show, and the magic word is pocket sand.
Pocket
Yes.
sand.
Yes. And then also just keep an eye out on the Patreon and on the Discord for updates about the Kickstarter for the show or for the store. That will all be coming out here in basically in the next week, as well as announcements about Fairy Blossom, and there's a lot going on. So now's that time of year that we're really getting into ramping up into things. So I will see you all. Good night. Hit like and subscribe if you have fun laughing with us, and we will see you guys all next week. Same FAE time, same FAE channel. There were words in there that were trying to come out. I don't even know. Look at my
Okay. Remember, you're just buffering. It's fine.
That's right. I'm buffering.
Just buffering.
That's another T-shirt.
Just buffering.
Good night,
Oh,
everybody.
another T-shirt. Okay, bye.
Yep, just buffering. Bye.
Hello and welcome to FAE Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our FAE crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow FAE, fly on over to our Patreon